Hello, welcome to Abiding Life Studios. I'm Noah Wells. Today I have with me Shay Wells.
Just the two of us today.
Yeah, just the two of us. Easy,
Quick and easy.
quick and easy. We're gonna make this as painless as possible.
Oof.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right, so we just wanted to quickly talk about the 30-day marriage challenge we made.
Yeah. And we don't have it set. I know a few people have been like, are we starting this on a certain day? Is this something that a lot of marriages are doing together? And, like, are we heading up a challenge to start on Monday?
Right.
But this was just something that we created for you to start on your own when you and your spouse choose. But we have been through a lot in our own marriage.
Correct.
And in the last, how long have we been together? 16 years.
16 years, yeah.
We've been through a lot of ups and downs. And I think in those low points, we wish that we would have had a rule book, a playbook, something to get us out of this space that we were in.
Yes.
And I've been extremely grateful that we have been through all of our hard times alone.
Mm-hmm.
Just you, me, and the Lord trying
Yeah,
to fight each other and
yeah,
against the enemy, even though we believe you shouldn't fight each other, but come together to fight the enemy. But we
yeah.
definitely have fought each other many times
Hmm.
of just
Yeah.
hard times, right? You don't feel great, I don't feel great, and then we start creating this wedge between us.
Yeah, and the whole point of this is to start some better habits. Like I know for me, and I think I can talk for Shay on this too, is how easy it is to fall into bad habits
Yeah,
within your marriage.
yeah.
And bad habits, I mean like not touching, not kissing, not hey, I'm gonna go work out. You
Mhm.
go work out whenever you want, but I'm gonna do it by myself.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna go for a walk and not invite you. I think it's just those kind of are bad habits for us to kind of start where the wedge can be placed in between us.
Yeah, and then not communicating about
Yeah.
anything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as we know, if we have these uncommunicated expectations,
Hmm.
all that does is create premeditated resentment.
Yeah.
And anytime resentment comes into your marriage, that's a hard trap to get out of.
Hmm.
And you start seeing they're chewing louder. They didn't
Yeah.
make the bed.
Yeah.
They didn't, do all these little
They
things
didn't
that
say
you're not, yeah,
hello.
they didn't say
Yeah.
hello. You're feeling untouched,
Yeah.
unheard, unloved. And instead of communicating those things, that wedge gets deeper and deeper and you get further and further apart. And then the next thing you know, you look across the table or you see your spouse walk by and you don't know each other. You feel
Hmm.
like roommates. And a lot of times you both desperately want to get out of that situation. You want to get back to how it felt when you first got together, but
Hmm.
you don't know how. And so that is why we created a 30-day marriage challenge for you to start when you're ready.
Yeah, and I like that we added questions, like if you're having coffee or going out or whatever. I know a lot of couples that they say, we go out, we do love each other, but we go out and then we don't have anything to say to each other because
Yeah.
we don't know how to start that conversation. So I
Yep.
think those questions are a lot of fun. I mean, we started doing that
Years ago.
years ago because I
Hmm.
was like, it was when our hard times were going on, and I was like, man, we don't really connect that
Hmm.
much. And how
Yeah.
can I connect with you and understand you better? And, I remember bringing the little note cards to our date and just
Hmm.
like, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
And they were a lot of fun because then you
Yeah.
start really hearing and listening to what the other person's going through, or what they're
Hmm.
thinking, and how they've changed over the
Yeah.
course of 16 years we've been together.
Yeah.
We do change. I'm way different than I was when we first got together. So,
Yeah, we all changed so much. And there were questions too that brought up stories that I didn't realize I hadn't told you, or they were
hmm
deep in my memory bank to where I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. And so it was fun to kind of reconnect on a difficult or on a different level because a lot of times when you're in that valley of hard times in your marriage, or it doesn't have to be like you're struggling, but maybe you just want more. Maybe you
hmm
just want better. I mean, there's always room for growth in a marriage. And so we're not saying that this is only for couples that can't barely look at each other across the table,
Right.
although that's great too. But even if your marriage is in a great place, our marriage is in a great place right now.
Hmm.
But we can go through these 68 date questions that we have available to you as well. And we still learn things about each other and we still laugh and we still there's questions that we don't know about each other.
Yeah.
And so they're a lot of fun to take with you a lot of times on a date. It's like, well, we went on a date, but we talked about the kids
Hmm.
and work
Yeah.
and it wasn't anything deep. And so to have those questions available, I think is a really
Yeah.
great resource as well.
And guess what? It helps communication.
It really does.
Wow.
And so, with this 30-day challenge, there are 6 topics to go through. So, there's communication, physical touch, abiding together, which is something to do spiritually, but a lot of times it's praying for your spouse. I
Hmm.
know a lot of people, it's like you're not quite used to reading the Bible or going through devotional or anything like that. So we made this really simple to just start praying for each other. And then something to do that's fun, a date night, a coffee date, things like
Hmm.
that. Something for you to serve each other because I think we lose our way in that. And then, of course, we had to add in some physical activity because what we've realized in our marriage, sometimes going on a walk together, I feel like our walks together have saved our marriage in some of the most
Hmm.
difficult times
Absolutely.
because we're not on our phone. We go for a quick walk. It can be 5 or 10 minutes,
Hmm.
but we realize that sometimes walking side by side takes away the pressure of sitting face to face to where we can look ahead, walk, and
Hmm.
talk, which
Hmm.
is, I mean, we call it our walk and talks, but those are some of the times that we have been the most vulnerable and honest and had some of the most best conversations that
Hmm.
I sometimes wish we brought to record podcasts on because we can get into some deep discussions.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
those are the 6 tasks of the marriage challenge, and then we chose 2 different paths because we know you feelers like to have a lot of fun, and we know you thinkers really like structure. And so there are 2 options. There are little icons of those 6 tasks, 5 of each to fill out your 30 days. And you can either cut them out and put them in a bowl, and each of you choose the day where you reach into the bowl and choose what your task is for that day. And then there's like a bingo board that is numbered that you can paste on as you finished that task.
Hmm.
So that's for more of like the fun loving feelery types. And then for you thinkers that are like, I need organization and structure,
And probably doers.
and some doers as well.
Hmm.
Each day, we actually have day one, you're going to work on communication, and here's your
Hmm.
task for the day. So we also have that structured out. And then that is for you to do as a couple so that you
Yeah.
both are working on, you're both committing to movement that day. You're both committing to that communication task. You're both committing to the physical touch task so that it's not just one person doing all the work. And then there's a daily task for individually. We want you to individually recognize Jesus. That's it.
Hmm.
Each day, wake up and just say, Jesus, I recognize that you're here. Jesus, I recognize you're in our marriage.
And how do they fill that part out?
There on the bingo board, I can show you because I have it printed right here. On the bingo board, you have your squares that you can attach your daily task icons to. And then at the bottom, see if the glare will work with me, there are circles split in half. So each day, one of you colors in when you've recognized Jesus, the other one colors in the other half of the circle. So by the end of your 30 days, you see that you've recognized Jesus every day for 30 days. And then you've also done one small, simple task to bring your marriage together.
Hmm.
And we know everyone is busy. We're busy raising teenagers and ministry, meeting with people,
Hmm.
living just life, daily life is busy. And so we really made this as simple and small, quick tasks that really do bring your marriage together. But we
Hmm.
didn't want this to just be another checkbox of the to-dos of life. but things that would really start impacting your marriage.
Yeah. And it's important to put the time into your marriage.
Yeah. So there you have it. These are available. I guess we should tell them
Yeah. No,
where you can get them. The 30-day marriage challenge, as well as the 68 date questions, are available on our website, abidinglife.com. At the top of the page, you'll see an icon of whatever that says resources. You click that, and they're available for free. You can print out the 30-day challenge, print out the 68 date questions, and all of that's available to you right now on our website for
completely
free.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which is good.
but we would love if you would let us know if you're doing the challenge. Let us know if you did do the challenge, what you thought of it, um, and anything like that. We like to
How
hear
would
from
they
you
let you
guys.
know?
Well, they could email us Noah@abidinglife.com or Shay, Shay, @abidinglife.com. You can email us anytime
Yeah. Or reach out on
or
Facebook,
reach out on
whatever.
Facebook or Instagram. Those are all ways that you can reach out to us. But this is available to you. We hope that you do it, that you enjoy it, and that it brings no matter where you're at in your marriage, whether you are roommates or you guys are best friends and everything is going well, I just feel like it's a fun thing to try something new
Hmm.
in your marriage. This isn't just for struggling marriages, it's really for anybody that just wants to do something new and fun in your marriage. So,
Yeah. And we're going to do it too.
and we're gonna do it too.
Probably more than 30 days.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to just continue having that
Yeah.
conversation and keeping the communication open.
Yeah, it's easy to just get stuck in that rut of everyday life.
Yes,
And there's
absolutely.
always something that you can learn about your spouse. And
Yeah.
I feel like we can always grow closer.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So there you have it. I hope everyone enjoys it, whoever
yeah.
wants to try it out. We are going to start working at some point here on different languages.
Yes, we will start getting it translated as well. Just
Yes.
takes a little bit of time to get that going and make sure it's
Yeah.
cohesive.
So then anyone can use it
Yep.
around the world. So
But as of right now, it's English only.
yes. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much
Thanks, everyone.
for listening, and
We'll see you
we'll
soon.
see you soon. Bye.
Bye.